And what we have done is because of this natural thing a lot of us do as a generation of having something hit us that's hard and just dipping right away, it has bled into our faith. And I want to propose something to you each tonight, that your faith, your maturity, and your future, it does not grow in the uneasy. But your faith is only going to grow in the middle of the trial. You will not find your faith in the easy. Your faith will be found in the uneasy. I want to prove this to you. In James chapter 1, verse 2, go ahead and throw this on the screen tonight. It says this: consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds. I'm going to pause because I've read this before as a young person. I've read this and I've gone, James, I don't know who you are, but you want me to consider it pure joy, not just normal joy, not just like chilling joy, but pure joy. Whenever I face trials of many kinds, like, James, what does this mean? Like, I'm supposed to go to my life and be like, oh, golly gee, I just love depression. This is like so great. I love this. Oh, man, I'm getting kicked out of school. Wow, Jesus, thank you. Like, I'm joyful. God, you're the best. Like, I'm just so happy. Wow, like, oh, my parents, like, won't talk to me. Like, wow, Jesus, this is the best. Wow, I'm so joyful. This is awesome. Like, what? Consider it pure joy when you face trials of many kinds. I want to sit on this real quick, because if we're not careful, that joke I just made becomes such a reality in the life of so many Christians. Because what we do is we read just this passage and we do this. We project joy when the reality of what's going on in the inside of our life is actually depression. We'll project joy when the reality of what's actually going on is really hard. We'll project, let me tell you, there's a difference between projecting joy and actually receiving joy. And I want to tell you this tonight, that joy, what he's talking about in this passage, consider it pure joy. He is not just talking about the emotion and feeling of joy. Listen, young people, we got to disconnect the two. You cannot feel joy. You can feel sad, but still choose joy. What are you talking about, Ben? How do I do? Because joy is not a feeling, it's a perspective. Listen, joy is not just a feeling you feel. That's why it's so real, that I can lose someone in my family and feel so sad and sorrowful, but still decide to put the perspective of joy on in my life.